welcome back to Dila's Kitchen. Today I'll be making a peach cobbler cheesecake. I came across the recipe on Butternut Bakery's blog, so I have a lot going on. It's four steps. It's peaches, it's your crumble topping, it is your digestive crushed cookies, and then obviously your cream cheese. 3 layers with the digestive cookies. So let's start with the crumble topping quickly. For the crumble topping, I've added flour to a bowl, sugar, this is brown sugar, salt, as well as cinnamon. And I'm just quickly giving that just like a quick toss. And then I'm just going to work in the cold butter. I quickly want to mix this and put it in the fridge. Just cutting my peaches to slices. Okay, for the peaches, I'm adding a bit of brown sugar to it, some cinnamon, and a bit of melted butter. And I'm just tossing it. Added my peaches to a pan and I'm just spreading it out. I'm going to bake it for 10 to 15 minutes. You want it tender but not mushy. Before I add it to the oven, you can decide whether you want to do all your peaches once or you want to do half now and then the other half once you remove it from the fridge, which will be overnight or 6 hours. I'm not going to do everything now because I want to put on fresh peaches. I have my digestive cookies that I just crushed and I'm adding sugar to it, salt, as well as cinnamon, giving it a mix. Now I'm adding my melted butter to it. It is the first time I'm making this cake, so we are doing it together. With this type of cake, you don't want to do a lot. Try out how it's going to come out because your cream cheese is so expensive. Your ingredients is expensive. It is peach season, but I couldn't get the peaches that I wanted, so I've used nectarines. This was in the oven for 8 minutes because the nectarines is a very soft peach. So yeah, we normally just use what we have. So I've lined my springform pan with parchment paper and I'm adding my crushed cookies. Is my crust and I tried to take it up all the way, but I only used 2 cups, so I'm not going to use more. This is just going into the oven, 180 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes, and I'm going to allow it to cool down, and then we start with our filling. I've just added my cream cheese to a bowl. I'm adding sugar as well as corn flour, and I'm going to mix this in low speed using electric mixer. Everything is room temperature. I'm adding my eggs as well as vanilla. This is vanilla extract. You can use essence if you don't have extracts. And I'm also adding half of my sour cream, half a cup actually. Giving that a mix. I removed my crust from the oven, waited for it to cool down. Now I'm going to start with the layers, and I'm adding the first layer. This is the first layer of the filling, and then I'm adding my peaches. Now I'm adding the crumb topping, and then the cheesecake filling again. This is a roasting pan with boiling water, which is going into the bottom of the oven. The cake is going onto the center rack of the oven, 165 degrees Celsius for an hour. After that, you switch off the oven, open up the oven door, and then you leave the cake in the oven for an hour. And then you remove it from. I removed my cake from the oven after 2 hours. I'm going to wait for this cake to get to room temperature, and then it's going into the fridge to chill overnight. It is the next day, and I just removed my cake from the fridge. And I just want to add the peaches to it. So I'm just adding the peaches to the cake quickly. Just adding the last few peaches. There's a storm coming up. So I'm just finishing off the last touches of the cake. And I'll add a bit of icing sugar to the top, but that's only when I serve it. So I'm just adding icing sugar to the piece that I just cut. So my peach cobbler cheesecake is done, and there you have it. May God bless you and your family during this Christmas season. Wishing you love, peace, and joy. Enjoy your festive season from my family to yours. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram or Facebook. The link and the recipe will be in the description. And don't forget to hit that like button on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you for watching, and God bless.